And new developments from TikTok over the weekend. The company reportedly planning to sue the Trump administration as soon as tomorrow, according to NPR. President Trump signed an executive order last week that would ban transactions with TikTok's parent company ByteDance. Meanwhile, Twitter has reportedly held preliminary talks about a potential deal with TikTok over its U.S. operations. Twitter shares are up about 4.7% this morning. Microsoft, of course, has already confirmed it's in talks to buy the popular video sharing app, and its share price benefited this time last week, really, when it was looking like they were the most likely suitors. And guys, I mean, lawsuit threats or not, this one, in the short term at least, as we approach the election, is not likely to see either side turn around and suggest that this isn't the way forward. It's such a hot button topic, and likewise unlikely that the legal system will be able to block any sale or ban of the app in the short term.
Yeah. You know, we talk about Twitter potentially buying the company. Twitter's got a market cap of just under $30 billion. And we've heard variations on how valuable TikTok's U.S. operations really are. A lot of questions when you've got people who are kind of defecting to other services in the meantime with this chaos, questions about what it would mean. But it might be a tough one for Twitter to pull off just based on its market cap.
And then we're learning that Microsoft is open to inviting other parties to invest alongside it, which is a head-scratcher since Microsoft does have the money and the wherewithal to make such an acquisition on its own. So why would it also invite minority investors? What's the strategy behind that? But these are all big questions. This is a fascinating deal with huge implications in terms of what else the administration can do in terms of forced divestitures, with the ultimate end game of potentially collecting a percentage of every transaction it forces.
I mean, the other question as well, we saw a big two-day pop for Facebook last week, up about 6% over 2 sessions off the back of announcing its launch of Reels, after an already good couple of weeks for Facebook as well. And one wonders if this continues to drag for the next couple of weeks or months, is how much sort of share of the pie, as it were, that Facebook can start to take from TikTok and kind of decrease the value of what Microsoft or Twitter or whoever else would be trying to buy.
Yeah, and that to me was the real head scratcher, trying to figure out what the valuation, what this would be worth, because we spoke with Steve Ballmer last week. And as the biggest shareholder in Microsoft, he said he'd love to see this deal get done at the right price. I don't know what the right price would be when you're trying to take all of these things into account. What happens, whether you're able to pull off the technological feat of actually getting everything here, whether the administration changes its mind from day to day, as you continue to see, again, Reels and other sort of competition coming in and stealing the number of users that are on it at any given point. And as Melissa brought up, this transaction fee that's out there. How do you possibly figure out a fair valuation and what the right price would be? Because it's difficult enough to do when it's a staid company and you have none of these other factors involved.